I have been patiently waiting to get my hands on this guy. But before we get into this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. So this is going to be number 7, the Carter 3, or Little Wayne the Carter 3, however it is that you want to say it, but it's definitely going to be Little Wayne the Carter 3. This is number 7 out of the group. This album is really fire, and I can't tell you how excited I am to have my hands on this one. So like I just said, this is number 7 out of the group. This album debuted back in 2008. It had great artists on it like Eminem and some other guys that I think it was Young. I think Yachty might have even been on there, but I can't really remember exactly like who all the artists were that were on there. But this album looks exactly like the rest of the albums. It comes with this clear case. Now the problem that we're going to have with this album right off the jump is the fact that they didn't correct this stuff on here that they should have corrected already. So they didn't put the flap up top. They should have this flap up top, because what happens is this cardboard starts to peel away. So they definitely need to take a look back at that, and I keep hoping that Funko's going to take a look back at it any minute. They need to put a piece of plastic connecting the front part and that window right there, because once again what happens is this cardboard starts to lift back off. They do have the holes in the back though, so that's a little different. I mean, they did fix that part of it, but they didn't fix the rest of these design errors that are going to cause problems at some point. Now they wrap these guys in some cellophane, but let me tell you about the wrapping them inside of the cellophane. So this clear box is wrapped inside this cellophane inside of this, and if you're not careful, it's going to build moisture up inside of that, which I think will inevitably ruin the whole back piece that they have in there. And you can't just open these guys up to fix that. I mean, so that is another design error. And if you'll notice on a lot of them, this guy will actually be tilted. Some of them have fallen off. I mean, there's all kinds of issues with just those guys in general. And then you'll have, like you have on the front of my cellophane, where it looks like it was drug across some sandpaper or something, so it almost makes it to where you have to get that off. But getting that off and out of this box is almost impossible to get it back into this box with the flimsiness that is going on with it. Makes it virtually impossible. Now like I said a second ago, this guy came out in 2008, but this one brought on an onset of people who all made their exact same versions of this cover, just in their own baby pictures. So people took their own baby pictures and they added it into it, photoshopped it in, and then put the teardrops and the knuckle tattoos and all of that on their baby pictures. Super awesome. If you get a chance, make sure you go check that out. And it's probably going to cause me to make my very own baby picture as well. I'm thinking that that's something that we're going to see in the future. It's that I'll make my own Carter 3 album. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram, or maybe I'll just make a post here on YouTube with it. But throw a comment down below and tell me what you think about these albums. Now we're still missing the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. Now I'm still under the impression that this one has been canceled because of cancel culture. I'm thinking at some point we might see this one come back up in the future. I don't know exactly when that point in the future is, whether it's going to be the end of this year, the beginning of next year, or maybe even the middle of the next year. Who knows? But we are still missing that one out of the group. Funko, where is My Chemical Romance? We are patiently waiting, but we truly appreciate you getting the Carter 3 out to us. This was one of them that I have been anticipating. This one's going to go right beside my Biggie Smalls, and I want you to throw a comment down below and tell me where you think the Chemical Romance is. Do you think that the cancel culture has that one held up right now, or do you think they ran into some kind of license agreement? Because I want to say that it's number 4 out of the group, and we have missed that one for a really long time, but I'm super excited that this one came in. I have a few more of these guys coming in. If you want to see all of them that I have to date, I'll throw it right over here at this moment, so make sure you go check those out. There's a whole playlist. Starts off with number 1. Super awesome stuff, and I'm really excited that I started collecting these guys. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one. today. He-Man slime pit. Don't forget, turn on those notifications, but don't forget